John, that's an entertaining game, but you must have gone from one extreme to the other with your emotions during that game.
I mean, the being there is know exactly how I feel, but just I'd like to say welcome back to Jim Bentley. Very good friends of mine and Jimmy's and John's, and great to see him back in football. And he's definitely got a tune out of Rochdale tonight, that was for sure. I know he's had his health issues, and hopefully that's behind him now, and it's really refreshing to see him back. But as I said, you can't knock Rochdale today, a young team. Took the game to us for big periods. Maybe didn't create as many chances as what that approach play warranted. And then we did what we did against Tranmere. We got into a position that the game should be won. And within 7 minutes we're getting beat. And again, I can't fault our lads' character because we're losing count now at the times we're scoring deep into stoppage time. But that luck will eventually run out. That won't keep happening. And we can't concede the goals we concede. The goals we conceded today were absolutely diabolical. All three of them.
Is it just complacency, John? Was it just a lack of concentration? What can you put it down to?
I hope it's that. We've got belief in the players that we're playing. We kept a clean sheet on Saturday against a good League One team. We were well up there. But you defend as a team and you attack as a team, and tonight we did neither. We played very much fragmented. Forwards disjointed from the midfield disjointed from the defence. Played too deep. Allowed them time and space on the ball. We allowed their quicker players to get the ball and run at us. We didn't get in the socks like we normally do. And I'm hoping it was a bad day at the office.
You changed the system at half time and made a few substitutions. Was that always the plan, to try to utilise the squad? Or I was going
to make a few changes at half time. That wasn't the ones I had in mind, because it's very rare you bring two defenders on their own. But we had to change the shape of the team to try and give us a foothold into the game. But worked to a certain extent because we got our noses in front with two good passages of play. But we've ambled after going 2-0 up. We've ambled. They deservedly got themselves back in the game. I couldn't have complained if Rochdale had won tonight, I'll be honest with you. On the balance of play, I know we made more chances than them, but on the balance of play I couldn't have complained at all. And I hope Jim gets that tune out of them every week, because they deserve better. Jim deserves better for all the hard work he's put on as a manager over here.
You got back level towards the end, which gives you some positive out of the game. You get a point from that, and then you win the penalty shootout at least, John, and gives you another, because this is a group competition. It's not all about tonight.
We want to get out of that group. That's the point. And so the extra point is valuable. We've got to go and win our next game. And we've got to play with a purpose. And the games come thick and fast now, and they're going to be tough games coming up. We've got a massive one on Saturday against Ipswich, and there's no let up after that. But we go away, we're away 3 games on the bounce in the space of 7 days, 8 days, and we've just got to play to our strengths, and tonight we didn't.
This competition gives you the opportunity to utilise the squad a bit, have a look at some players who haven't been getting a lot of game time. Have you learnt a lot from what you've seen tonight?
Yeah. Well, we've got a way of playing that when we get it right, we're good. And we showed that tonight in little patches. Nowhere near enough, particularly when you're playing at home. And that's 5 home games now we haven't won. We drew everyone. We scored a raft of goals and not won any of them. So that tells you that there's a problem on one end. And we knew this problem before we come into the season. Now obviously you can't legislate for Jay Rich getting injured and Michael Nottingham getting injured on the back of your selling loss. So you're 3 light there before you start. But we've got to knuckle down and We've got good players who can defend properly, and we've got to be on our game on Saturday.